Hello guys. Okay, so this is a step-by-step video for the proportions of the face drawing, so you guys can follow along with me as I do this. Now, I already drew the first step of the proportions of the face step-by-step worksheet, which is the egg. Now this you kind of need to situate in the middle of both sides of your cardboard and then more towards the top, because you see how there's a smaller space up here and a larger space down here. Okay, and you have the egg shape with the narrower part on the bottom. The next step is to draw a vertical line straight through the middle of the egg. Now, it's okay if this takes you a few times to draw this. Just sketch it gently and do your best, okay? And that's the same thing for the egg shape as well. You can see my lines are not exact, and it's okay if it takes you a few times to draw it. I would like you to sketch lightly, because if you sketch lightly, it's gonna be far easier for you to erase the lines later. Once you have drawn that vertical line in the middle, then you're going to do your horizontal line in the middle. Okay, now that horizontal line is going to go right here, right in the middle. Okay, it's also okay if these horizontal lines go outside of the egg if it helps you draw it, right? Now the next horizontal line is going to go in between the middle of that horizontal line that you just drew and the bottom of your egg. Okay, so another horizontal line, but right in the middle. Again, sketching lightly as you do this. So there is that second horizontal line that you need. Now the next horizontal line that we are going to draw is going to be slightly above the middle of the bottom of the egg and the second horizontal line. Okay, so we're going to draw it right here. Slightly above the middle, in between the bottom and the second horizontal line. Now that we have these lines drawn, now we know the proportions of our face, okay? This is gonna help us determine where to place everything. The first thing that we're gonna draw are the eyes. Now, as you are drawing the eyes, you should be able to fit 5 eyes all the way across, and that'll help you know how to best draw the shape and the size of the eyes. So I'm actually gonna start on the corner over here by drawing an almond shape. That's the shape that you're going to draw for your eyes, with the corners on the line in the middle, okay? So the corner here and here at the edge of the face and on the line, with the line going through the middle. Now you're going to draw your next one. It's going to go here. I'm going to draw my next one. These all should be the same size and shape. And again, you're supposed to be fitting 5, so also remember that. There's the next one and the next one. Now see, my last eye did not touch the side of the face, so I know I need to adjust the size of my eyes, okay? Which is why we are sketching, so that we can erase and redraw. Okay, so I'm actually going to start over on the corner here and then over here to move that eye over to redraw. I'm going to go ahead and erase this line where I messed up. Messed up here, erasing that. These are about the same size. Moving this guy over to the right. And now we are about the same size, okay? Now that you have drawn your 5 eyeballs, we're going to erase the outside eyeballs. Leave the horizontal line there, so just erase the outside eyeball, the very middle eyeball, and the last outside eyeball. And no, you cannot keep all 5 eyes. You must only have 2. It has to look like a portrait. Then we're gonna go ahead and draw our eyebrow. Okay, so the eyebrow goes right above the eye that you have there. straight up, just draw a vertical line, and then you're going to draw it over to the end of your eye, maybe a little bit past it, depending on how large your own eyebrows are, okay? And we're just going to sketch those in. It doesn't have to be anything detailed, all right? Now we're going to move on to the nose. Now, as we draw the nose, we only need the bottom detail, the nostrils, okay? So here's our line, our horizontal line that we have, and we are going to draw it right on top. Now, you're going to do a semicircle, not a whole one, like a crescent moon shape, okay? There and there, and you are going to center it on that middle line. So the center of your nose should be right on the line, okay? And then you have these crescent moons on either side. Then you're going to make a little hill, okay? A little hill there, and a little hill there. And then it's going to dip down right in the center. So that tip of your nose should be on the center of that line. And that is the bottom of your nostril. Now, if you want to kind of give the illusion of a bridge of your nose, the middle part of your nose, you can, but don't draw any hard lines, okay? Now, if this seems like a really big nose and your nose is a lot smaller, then obviously you can shorten where your crescent moons are and your hills, okay? You need to make this nose look like your nose. Now we're going to draw the mouth. The mouth, the top part of the lip is going to rest on top of this line, and the bottom part of the mouth is going to be on the bottom part of this line, okay? So we're going to create another hill here, and it's going to dip down towards the middle of this. Then you're going to make another hill on the opposite side. And then the bottom lip, which is going to scoop down to both sides, okay? Now, if you have bigger lips, then obviously you make them bigger or smaller in relation to what your lips look like, okay? Now we're going to draw the ears. The ears start at this top middle line, the very first horizontal line. You're going to do the top part of the ear over here, and it's going to come down to the second horizontal line. We're just drawing curved ears. We're not going to do any details, so don't worry about it. We're just going to draw the curve. We're going to do a little hook, draw straight down, and curve in towards your face on the other side. Now, again, if you have smaller or larger ears, draw it to your proportion, okay? And don't forget, as you are doing the eyes, if you need to know where your pupil is and your iris is, first, you want to make sure you have room for your lid. So make sure you have that top line. The second one for the lid. You want your iris, which is the color part of your eye, and then the pupil, which is right inside, and that's the dark part of your eye, okay? That's only if you want to know exactly how to draw it. Now, if you don't, and you're going to do something different with the fabric and the yarn, then obviously you can wait to do that, but that's how you do it, all right? And then to create the illusion of a neck, we're going to start at the last horizontal line that was right here. We're going to draw a neck straight down, but curve it a little bit, curve it outwards so that it kind of looks like you're starting your shoulder. Okay, so again, at the outside where that horizontal line was, curving outwards, and then you have your neck. Don't forget to erase the lines that you had that guided the proportions of your face, because otherwise it's just going to look really wonky. But those are the steps on how to do it. Make sure to pause the video where you need to and rewatch it when you need to. But that's it.